Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Nakie. Hope everybody is doing well. On today's menu we're making spinach stew. You could call it Kontomire Stew or Palava sauce. Let's get started. For our ingredients, we need our fresh tomatoes. I took the seed out, a chili pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, and onion. So I blend everything together and I'm gonna set this aside. In a pot, I'm adding my palm oil. This you could use a regular vegetable canola oil or any kind of oil that you prefer, but this is Palava, so the authentic ones. It's basically used with palm oil, so that's what I'm using. But if you don't like the palm oil, you could go ahead and use any oil of your choice. So I added my sliced onion. I'm gonna let this fry for about 1 to 2 minutes, and I'm adding my blended vegetables. So I'm gonna cover this halfway and let this cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm using the frozen spinach this time. Sometimes I use the fresh one, but today I'm using the frozen one. So with this type of frozen spinach, it's already cooked. So what I do is I thaw it out and I try to take some of the water out. See, because it's frozen, when you thaw it out, it's gonna be some liquid around it. So what I do is I just squeeze the water out because I don't like my kontomire or my spinach to be liquidy. But if you're making like spinach soup or kontomire soup, yeah, you don't need to like take the liquid out. You probably might wanna leave that in it, but unless you want your spinach stew a little bit on the liquidy side, then yeah, you don't have to like take the liquid out like what I'm doing. But since I don't want it that way, I try to take some of the liquid out after thawing it. So my kontomire or my spinach is ready. I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna use that later. And checking on my stew, it is looking good. As you can see, most of moisture has evaporated, and that's exactly how I like it. If you're watching my stew videos for now, you know me. It needs to reduce in quantity because if there's too much liquid in it, it becomes like soup, and I don't like that. I'm adding my baked mackerel to it, and I have some baked tilapia and some baked croquette to it. Use any fish of your choice. If you love meat, you could add meat to it, but I'm not using meat. I'm just using fish. So I covered it halfway, let it cook for about 5 minutes, just to let the fish soak up some of the stew, and it's looking good already. I'm going to season this with one seasoning cube. If you don't like this type of seasoning cube or this type of seasoning, you could use any seasoning of your choice. So I tasted for salt, and yeah, I need this a little bit. So I added a little bit of salt to it. Stir this to make sure the salt is not like sitting at one place. And that's it. I could tell my salt is good, my seasoning is on point, so everything is ready. I'm going to be using eggs. Yes. Usually they use melon seed when they make palava sauce or kontomire stew. But if you don't have it, use eggs because it comes out really good. It gives you that texture you're looking for in your kontomire stew or your spinach stew. So yeah, today I'm using eggs and it was great. I love it. I use eggs most of the time when I'm making my spinach stew because sometimes the goodies that I get, it's like bitter. I don't like it. Once in a while I would like it, but I don't always get the good ones, so I ended up using just eggs when I'm making my kontomire stew, and I love it. So yeah, try it if you don't have the melon seed around you, and trust me, you will love this. I'm adding my frozen spinach now, and yeah, our stew is almost done. All I have to do by now is just cover this and let the heat cook through it. My stew have been cooking for about 7 to 10 minutes now, and I'm giving this a stir to make sure it's not like burning underneath. And this is cooking under low heat, okay? Because the spinach is already cooked. I just need to like mix it up with the stew and to make it a little bit softer, and that's why, okay? So do not like give it high heat, otherwise you're gonna burn your stew. And look at the colors, guys. Look how it's mixed up with the greens, looking really, really pretty. I covered this to let this cook for about 7 to 10 minutes to retain its moisture, and look at that. Look at all that. The steam, a little bit moisture, not too liquidy. Perfect. Perfect for me. And yeah, our spinach stew, our kontomire stew, our palava sauce, it is ready. Look how beautiful this look, and it tastes really good. At this point, if you want to taste for extra salt or extra seasoning, you could do this at this point because mine is done. It is ready. It's well seasoned, and it's on point for me, and I love it. Remember, if you don't have egusi, do not worry. Use your eggs. If you don't have the real kontomire back at home, use the spinach, and you are gonna love your spinach stew. Tastes really good, really, really good. Enjoy this with your rice, with your plantain, with your yam, with your gari. What else? With your cocoyam, with your taro. Ella, endless. Whatever you want to enjoy with this too, go ahead and do because it tastes really good. I did enjoy mine with some plantain, some rice the next day, and it was everything. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Until I come your way next time, this is Cook with Nakie. Be good to yourself. Be good to everybody. Goes a long way.